So they were into a relationship since their, school times, and they were good guys. They were all planned guys, and they planned their first trip abroad, and they went to, for example, Las Vegas. So they had planned the trip. They had planned each and everything. For example, how much they are going to spend on their food, how much they are going to spend on their stay, how much they are going to play in a casino, how much they can afford to lose, and so on and so forth. So all these things were highly planned. That more than this much amount we are not going to lose, and then we'll be coming back. Day one, they went to the casino. They stayed there. They stayed in their hotel, and they went to the casino. So on day one, the guy and the girl, they both won approximately, let's say, $500, and they came back as per their rule. The next day was a 7-day stay. The next day, they again went there to the casino, and they lost around $200, and they again came back. So in total, they had kept around $5,000 for all this stuff. So they were winning $500, they came back. They were losing $200, they came back. So that was their stop loss, that was their target. They placed it, and then they were coming back. The next day, it was a difficult day. They started playing because yesterday it was a loss of $200, and they were not able to bear that. The boy was not able to bear that. नेक्स्ट डे वो खेलने के लिए गए और वहाँ पर उन्होंने थोड़ा सा पैसा लूज करना स्टार्ट किया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल $100, $200, लेकिन ये पैसा रिकवर हो जाता है. कल भी थोड़ा बहुत हुआ था, तो आज भी थोड़ा सा ट्राई कर लेते हैं. एंड दिस टाइम ही एंडेड अप मेकिंग अ लॉस ऑफ अप्रॉक्सीमेटली $2,000 एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव बीन टू कैसीनो बाय द वे? So I think you would understand that how, they give you all the foods for free of cost. They give you all the drinks for free of cost. It is not free of cost. If you are getting anything for free, then you are the product. Right? So आपको वहाँ पर वो सब कुछ मिला खाने पीने के लिए, and you are enjoying, पर आप अपने senses lose कर रहे हो drink करके भी और ज़्यादा खाकर भी, क्योंकि आपका dopamine, बाकी आपके जो focus है वो कहीं और जा रहा है, and you are not able to win now. So you are losing. So he lost around $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, and then eventually was able to cover everything, and went making higher. Closing higher for the day at approximately $2,000. Wonderful day. Next day, he went back. Now he again started losing. So he thought that it happens with me. That's my nature. That I first lose and then I start gaining. अब ये चीज उसके माइंड में बैठ चुकी. Now today he lost approximately $2,000. He's playing once again. He lost $4,000. He's again playing. He lost $5,000. He goes back to the room in the hotel, pulls out some more money, क्योंकि ये तो सिर्फ कसिनो वाले थे जो खत्म हो गए हैं, लेकिन पैसा तो और भी था. तो he pulls out more money और अब इस सारे पैसे से उन्होंने खेलना स्टार्ट कर दिया. और यहां पर इन्होंने फिर दोबारा जीतना स्टार्ट किया, and he won around $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, $1 million. लेकिन यहां पर उस कसिनो की लिमिट खत्म हो गई. नाउ वी कैन नॉट पे यू मोर. दैट इज व्हाट द मैनेजर टोल्ड हिम. लेट्स डू वन थिंग. हमारी लिमिट फिनिश हो चुकी है, बट वी कैन ऑफर यू अ कैब. और सामने वाला जो कसिनो है वो आपको आपकी बड़ी गेम प्ले करा सकता है आपको. तो यू कैन टेक दिस मनी एंड गो देयर. ही इज हैप्पी. ही गोस देयर. इट्स हिज डे. ही स्टार्ट्स विद $1 million. लेकिन स्टार्टिंग में लाइक हिज लक he loses approximately. तो अभी वो रूम से सारे पैसे लेकर आ चुके हैं, and this entire money has become $1 million, and he is very happy. He goes to other casino, और वहां पर आपका इनका लॉस स्टार्ट होता है. So this $10 lakh remain $8 lakh, 5, 3, 1, 50,000, 30,000. ऑब्वियसली बीच में बढ़ भी रहा होंगे कुछ तभी वो प्ले कर रहे हैं. 10,000, 5,000, 500, entire money gone. Now he goes back to the room. Is he happy? और ये रूम में जाके बहुत ज़्यादा दुख. Of course he is very very sad. His wife asks, "Honey, how much have you lost today? You look very sad. Tell me, what should be the answer?"
$2,000.
How much did he lose?
$2,000.
बट $2,000 पे तो इतना दुखी नहीं होना चाहिए. Did he lose $2,000 or did he lose $1 million?
$1 million.
लेकिन $1 million तो कभी हाथ में आए ही नहीं।
उसको लेके ही तो गया था।
नहीं, लेकिन वहां पे तो हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं कि हम क्विट कर रहे हैं गेम को। वो तो सिर्फ जिम चेंज हुआ, सॉरी आई मीन कैसीनो चेंज हुआ हमारा।
He could have walked out at that moment.
At that moment, he could have walked out at $8 million. The only answer to this question is what he should have done is he should have abide by his rules. So trading is nothing. There are two kinds of trading. One is discretionary trading, which works on one indicator called LR indicator. It's called लग रहा है indicator. So आज मुझे लग रहा है रिलायंस ऊपर जाएगा तो मैं बाई कर लेता हूँ, आज मुझे लग रहा है रिलायंस नीचे जाएगा तो मैं सेल कर लेता हूँ। But most of the successful traders are not following this LR indicator क्योंकि ये डिपेंड करता है हमारे मूड पे, और हमारा मूड एक बिल्ली से लेकर एक एक्सीडेंट तक कुछ भी स्पॉइल कर सकता है। The world's biggest traders are not the discretionary traders, they are the system based traders, they are the rule based traders. That is where this derivative analysis, that is where this technical analysis, that is where now they were following some rules. I mean, these two guys, had we continued with this video, these two guys were eventually buying up, and this is the practical example. In the real market, whenever you purchase the share, in a morning example of PNB, हम सबसे पहले जब हमने शेयर परचेज किया था, we bought it. What was the purpose? What was the idea behind buying the share? To make profit. When it was coming down from 200 rupees or from 198 rupees to 120 rupees back, इस बार हमारा पर्पस प्रॉफिट कमाने का नहीं था, लॉस बचाने का था। हम शेयर 100 पे बाई करते हैं, 110 तक जाता है, 120 तक जाता है, हम प्रॉफिट नहीं बुक करते हैं, 98 पे आता है, 90 पे आता है, 80 पे आता है, फिर 90 पे आता है, फिर दोबारा 60 पे चला जाता है, फिर 70 पे आता है, हम एग्जिट कर जाते हैं एंड वी आर हैप्पी, थैंक गॉड। बिकॉज हमने 60 का प्राइस देखा, उसके बाद हमने 70 80 पे बुक किया, वी आर हैप्पी। आइडियली वी शुड बी सैड, क्योंकि पहला पर्पस हमारा प्रॉफिट कमाने का था। अब जब हम 60 के प्राइस पे आ गए, अब सिर्फ लॉस बचाने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं। There's only one thing that can help you make money in the stock market is abiding by your rules. So we will be talking about what rules are we talking about. I mean, what do we mean by rules, and how can we make these rules? So for example, I will not be going much deep here, but I will tell you what kind of rules I have made in my trading, that if this is something that is happening in the market, then I am definitely going to do these things. But before I start talking about the technical analysis and all this stuff, fundamental analysis believes, let me tell you what technical analysis is. Fundamental analysis believes that the prices are the outcome of revenue, management, profit, debt, equity, shareholding, business, industry, economic cycle, etc., etc. Technical analysis says the prices are the outcome of only one thing, demand and supply. Assumption number 2, history repeats itself. जो हिस्ट्री में हुआ है, अगर ऐसा दोबारा होगा, जैसा पैटर्न हिस्ट्री में बना, अगर ऐसा दोबारा बनेगा, तो जैसा आउटकम हिस्ट्री में आया था, अप्रोक्सीमेटली वैसा यहां पर। Anyone, any idea? पीएनबी वाला, नीरव मोदी वाला पीएनबी स्कैम कब हुआ था?
कोरोना के पीरियड में।
कम अगेन?
कोरोना टाइम।
कोरोना टाइम ना, उससे पहले की बात।
19 में तो आया था कोरोना।
Let us try doing a Google search here. PNB Nirav Modi scam. I go to news. I go to tools. We are searching from 1st of January 2018 to 28th February 2018. अगर इस बीच में स्कैम नहीं हुआ होगा तो न्यूज में नहीं आएगा, और अगर इससे पहले हुआ होगा तो हमें स्टार्टिंग में कुछ डेट्स मिल जाएंगी, जनवरी की डेट्स मिल जाएंगी, हमें देख लेते हैं, अगर मिल जाएंगे तो पीछे चले जाएंगे। Which is the oldest date you see on the screen? I can show you the complete page by the way. 15 Feb. Let's go to the second page of Google. Valentine Day. This was the day when we were gifted by Nirav Modi. Instead of diamond, some scam and diamond. That was around 11,500 crore rupees scam. The oldest date I could find was 14th of February. 14 फरवरी को स्कैम हुआ तो इसके बाद स्टॉक प्राइस का क्या होना चाहिए था पीएनबी का? It should have fallen. PNB Alt G is the shortcut to go to a particular date, and I select this is 14th February and this is 15th February. That's very good. I mean, that can be understood easily, right? My simple question is, what happened on this day? Or what happened from here till here when there is no news of PNB Nirav Modi scam on entire Google before 14th of February? This is 25th of January. If someone knows technicals, can you tell me which kind of candle is this? This is called a bearish engulfing pattern, and that's a very, very bearish pattern in candlesticks in technical analysis. And forget about the candlestick pattern. The stock has fallen from 200 rupees to approximately 150 rupees, which is 25% fall in the stock without any news of the scam. एक इतनी बड़ी कंपनी का शेयर, इंडिया के सेकंड लार्जेस्ट बैंक का शेयर, is falling by 25% in less than 1 month, in approximately 10 to 12 working days, without any news about the scam. How come? मेरे ख्याल से ऐसा हुआ होगा, with all due respect to all the honest people in the world, जहां तक मुझे याद है, because I was trading 2014 फरवरी शाम को हमारे द देन फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करी. मान लेते हैं 5 बजे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई. मेरे ख्याल से, करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग, ऐसा हुआ होगा शायद कि 4:45 बजे उनको न्यूज मिली होगी ऐसा कोई स्कैम हो गया, और इमीडिएटली पब्लिक को बताते हैं, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करते हैं.
नहीं
ऐसा हुआ होगा.
पहले ही उसको पता, वो रिसर्च मतलब चेक किया होगा, उसके बाद ही वो इतना बड़ा डिसीजन लिया.
तो फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री को तो बहुत पहले पता होगा.
हाँ,
लेकिन फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री तो बैंकिंग रेगुलेटर है ही नहीं. बैंकिंग रेगुलेटर कौन है?
आरबीआई गवर्नर.
तो इनको तो उससे पहले पता होगा. एंड फॉरगेट अबाउट आरबीआई. मैं मान लेता हूं दैट ऑल द 20,000 पीपल वर्किंग इन आरबीआई आर वेरी ऑनेस्ट, इंक्लूडिंग द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस. व्हाट अबाउट द पीपल ऑफ पीएनबी? Certainly, we were not the first ones to know about this news. The stock, someone has already exited the market, someone has already, I'm not sure about whether shorted the market or not, but they have someone has heavily sold the stock in the last 15 days. That India's, imagine, standing today, in the next 10 days, Reliance falls by 25%. From 2500 rupees it falls to what, around 2000 rupees. तो मेरा 1800 रेट आ जाएगा उसके अंदर, जो कि मैंने कई सालों के लिए डाल रखा है कि अगले एक साल में भी कभी भी आए और अगले 10 दिन के अंदर आ जाएगा. And there is no news about the stock. Is it acceptable? I mean, is it very normal? No. Let me show you one more example, and then I'll tell you what is the most important thought process behind technical analysis. Okay, tell me one thing. Any idea? Last year, Government of India came up with a stimulus measures for some industry, telecom industry. Which company would have been the biggest beneficiary of this stimulus measure? कौन सी कंपनी बैंकरप्ट हो रही थी लास्ट ईयर टेलीकॉम इंडस्ट्री में? वोडाफोन आइडिया. उनके लिए टेलीकॉम मेजर, उनके लिए स्टिमुलस आया. And the date of the stimulus, if you can trust me on this, I can tell you the date. Otherwise, we can do a Google search also. The date was 15th of September 2021. This was the date. If you all remember, it's not only two examples, I can show you a million examples. If you all remember, just in case you are following this company, last year इनके जो promoter हैं, उन्होंने गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को चिट्ठी लिखी थी कि प्लीज सेव दिस कंपनी. आप कंपनी में सारा मेरा स्टेक ले लो, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए, सिर्फ एम्प्लॉइज को इंटैक्ट कर देना. सिचुएशन इतनी खराब थी कि प्रमोटर गवर्नमेंट को रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है कि मेरा सब कुछ ले लो. आई डू नॉट वांट टू मेक एनी मनी इन द कंपनी, बट जस्ट सेव द एम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑफ द पीपल. दैट्स इट. दैट मीन्स कंपनीज आर वेरी बैड शेप. And the stock price has doubled from approximately 4.5 rupees to 9 rupees in that 1 month. When the company is going bankrupt, just prior to the stimulus measures, the stock has doubled from around 4.5 rupees to 9 rupees. हाँ, उसके बाद प्राइसेस ऊपर गए 1-2 दिन के लिए, लेकिन उसके बाद देखिए पूरे 2 महीने तक प्राइसेस ऊपर नहीं गए, जबकि वोडाफोन आइडिया वाज द बेनिफिशियरी. The third assumption of technical analysis suggests that the market discounts almost everything.
Yes.
A bad budget, the beneficiary of a budget, RBI monetary policy, US Federal Reserve interest rate decision, apart from the natural calamities, or apart from anything that is very, very impromptu, if there are people involved, because we are not living in an ideal world. And we all agree with this. The markets are not totally efficient. There are inefficiencies in the market. So the third assumption says that the market discounts almost everything, and that was the reason I mentioned in the morning that I need not look at any news in the market. ना मुझे कभी न्यूज देखने की जरूरत पड़ी है और ना ही मैंने कभी देखी है. Rather, most of the times I do not even know. You will laugh at me here. But I do not even know कि मैं जिस कंपनी को होल्ड कर रहा हूँ आज उसका रिजल्ट आने वाला है, मुझे इसको होल्ड नहीं करना चाहिए. It's a very risky share. But because the stock was giving a buy, I was holding this one. Very recently, it happened with me with two things. One was Maruti. Maruti stock was up by 10% on the day when the Maruti recently came up with the quarterly result. और मैंने 2 दिन पहले शेयर परचेज किया. 2 दिन बाद जब उसको मैंने प्रॉफिट से ही बुक किया और प्रॉफिट बुक करते ही स्टॉक 10% ऊपर चला गया. शुड आई बी सैड? नो, आई शुड नॉट बी सैड. आई शुड बी हैप्पी बिकॉज आई बुक माय प्रॉफिट. बट उसके बाद वो स्टॉक ऊपर चला गया, मैं प्रॉफिट बुक कर चुका था. डिड आई नो अबाउट द रिजल्ट? फॉरगेट अबाउट व्हाट द रिजल्ट वुड बी. आई डिड नॉट इवन नो दैट द रिजल्ट इज कमिंग बिकॉज द मार्केट वुड टेल यू ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग. दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट assumption behind the working of technical analysis. And I am the biggest example. I can assure you of one thing. I told you that I do not read the newspapers. Do not read the newspaper during the daytime. I read it in the evening. I do not watch any news channel. And I can assure you of one thing, that I am making money in the market. I make a living in the market. My main source of income is from the market itself. Which means that the third assumption holds true. The market discounts almost everything. कुछ भी होने वाला है. पिछले 2 दिन से क्रूड ऑयल के prices have fallen by 6-7%. And yesterday evening we got the news that there is a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine.
Yes.
विच मीन्स कि अब बॉर्डर से क्रूड ऑयल हिलने शुरू हो जाएंगे, उनके शिप्स हिलेंगे और उनके जो कंटेनर्स हैं वो मूव करेंगे, तो क्रूड की सप्लाई ईज होगी, जबकि क्रूड ऑयल परसों 5% गिरा था और ये ईजिंग कल शाम को हुई है. The fourth assumption says that the market will not go up right away, I mean like a spike, or will not fall like a spike. The market will always move in trends. The market will always move in trends.
पुतिन ने बोला है कि 6 और 7 को करेंगे सीज फायर दोनों दिन.
मतलब हमारे तो न्यूज ही काफी है ना, एक बार न्यूज आ गई तो होता है बाय द र्यूमर सेल द न्यूज. तो एक बार न्यूज आ गई तो सब डिस्काउंट हो गया उसके बाद, उससे पहले सब कुछ डिस्काउंट हो चुका है.
अच्छा.
तो जब ये पुतिन साहब इस चीज को डिसाइड कर रहे थे तब कोई ना कोई क्रूड पे एक्शन ले रहा था, तो किसी को पता सप्लाई ईज हो जाएगी यहाँ से, तो दे वर शॉर्टिंग द क्रूड. The fourth and the last assumption says that the market moves in trends. Market all of a sudden ऊपर नहीं जाएगी and market all of a sudden नीचे भी नहीं आएगी. Which teaches us one more lesson. Why FOMO? ये मार्केट कहीं नहीं जाने वाली. There will always be more opportunities tomorrow than yesterday. So stay calm. मार्केट शूट अप करके डबल नहीं हो जाएगी इमीडिएटली, कोई भी स्टॉक उठा लो, और मार्केट क्रैश करके जीरो भी नहीं हो जाएगी इमीडिएटली. आई मीन 1 in a million टाइम्स कोई हो जाए तो हो जाए. फॉर एग्जांपल सत्यम आज से 15 साल पुराना केस है जो ऑल ऑफ सडन जीरो हो गया. आई मीन जीरो भी 180 से लेकर 6 रुपीज तक आया, फिर वापस ऊपर गया. तो पॉइंट इज कि द मार्केट ऑलवेज मूव्स इन ट्रेंड एंड देयर आर 3 काइंड ऑफ ट्रेंड्स: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways trend. First, I will tell you how to locate the trend, and then we'll see some rule making in technical, and I'll show you certain examples. So technical say that, okay, this was the time now when the stimulus measure came. Technical say that the market always moves in trends. The trends can be of 3 types. What is the trend that you see on the screen right now? Why upwards? What makes you say that the trend is upwards?
Almost all candles are finishing higher than the last.
Okay. As per technical, the stock is in uptrend. Whenever the market goes up, it makes a higher high. When it comes down, it does not make a lower low. It goes up. The drawing is not very fluent here. So when the market goes up, makes a higher high, does not make a lower low, it makes a higher low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. As long as the market is making a higher high and a higher low, the stock is in uptrend. Now, let us come to this is Vodafone Idea. The market earlier was making a lower low and a lower high while the company was going bankrupt. And here also the company was going bankrupt, but the company started making higher high, higher low. Why did the stock enter into an uptrend when the company was going bankrupt? While the bankrupt companies are supposed to go down, and it should be making a lower low, lower high formation. So Charles Dow, the father of technical analysis, says that the market always moves in trends. Whenever the trend is upward, or you can say whenever the market makes a higher high and a higher low. What is the implication of saying this higher high, higher low? Or what is the thought process behind saying this? Higher high means the market goes up. That means bulls are active. The market comes down, the bears are active. But bears are not as active as they were, as the bulls were active. क्योंकि मार्केट इतना ऊपर गई बट थोड़ा सा नीचे आई, और फिर जब मार्केट वापस ऊपर जाती है और पुराने लेवल को ब्रीच करती है, इसका मतलब द बुल्स आर सुपर एक्टिव राइट नाउ. द स्टॉक इज इन अपट्रेंड. So whenever the market makes a higher high and a higher low, it's a bullish scenario, and whenever the market makes a lower low and a lower high, it's a bearish scenario. Currently in Nifty, if you see, the market is in bearish trend, while in dollar, if you see, the market is in uptrend, and so on and so forth. So these are the trends. इसी साइकोलॉजी को अभी इसके ऊपर देर में आएंगे, बट इसी साइकोलॉजी को समझने के लिए एक शॉर्टकट होता है. आपको छोटे पीरियड की स्ट्रैटेजी, अगर आपको छोटे पीरियड की साइकोलॉजी समझनी है, दिस वन कैंडल ऑन स्क्रीन कैन हेल्प यू अ लॉट. दिस इज कॉल्ड वन कैंडल. This candle is made up of 4 parts. The candle can be of 2 types, green or red. Whenever today's closing price is more than the opening price, the candle formed is green in color. Whenever today's closing price is less than the opening price, the candle formed is red in color. The candle has 4 parts to it. One is, because it's a red candle, we can safely say that the closing price was less than the opening price. So this was the open, this was the close, this was the high, and this was the low. While in the green candle, this was the open, this was the close, this was the high, and this was the low. So there can be 2 kind of candles, and every candle has 4 parts. What would have happened on this candle? What would have happened on this candle? Let me try to explain you. And if you disagree, please let me know. The market was in uptrend. The market opened here. Because the market was in uptrend, the uptrend continued in the morning. Whatever time, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, couple of hours, whatever time it was. But all of a sudden, something happened during the day and the market collapsed, went until here, and around 3:30, it closed here. Can we say that earlier, or can we say that so far, India was winning, and all of a sudden during a match, the Australia started getting stronger and won heavily against India? Or can I say it was all a bullish game so far, और all of a sudden bears super heavy हो गए मार्केट के अंदर, और अब चांसेस ये है कि मार्केट यहां से नीचे जा सकती है, क्योंकि bears after so long have become aggressive. So अभी हम सिर्फ उसकी साइकोलॉजी को समझ रहे हैं. कुछ कैंडल्स हमारे काम की होंगी जो हमें इंफॉर्मेशन देगी कि यहां से प्राइसेस नीचे जा सकते हैं. This is not one of the very important candles. I will show you which are the important candles. But for now, we can safely say that here the bulls were significantly active, and now the bears have started giving us challenge. That makes sense for everyone?
Yes.
What would have happened on this day? The market, after consolidating, opened here, flattish move, slightly down, sharp upside until here, and finally closed here. Right? So a candle tells me, or a candle can tell me a lot of things. What would have happened? Who was active on this day? Bull or bear? Whose day it was? Was it a bullish day or it was a bearish day? Or something else? Reason? यहां पर यू कैन सेफली से कि मार्केट या नीचे ऊपर ओपन हुई, थोड़ी सी नीचे गई, एंड शॉर्ट अप लाइक एनीथिंग. यहां पर कैन यू सेफली से कि मार्केट यहां पर ओपन होके पहले नीचे गई होगी या पहले ऊपर गई होगी? डिफिकल्ट टू प्रिडिक्ट, डिफिकल्ट टू प्रिडिक्ट फॉर द हिस्ट्री. That means it was a tussle day between bulls and the bears. There are two kinds of candles in technical analysis. One is a convincing candle and one is a confusing candle. Which candle do you think can help you make money? A convincing one or a confusing one? Actually both. A convincing candle will have a higher probability of success, while a confusing candle will have a better risk reward ratio. क्योंकि टसल कहां पर होगी? जब एक टीम वीक हो रही होगी और एक टीम स्ट्रांग हो रही होगी. और यहां पर जब आप स्ट्रांग होती हुई टीम पे बेट करना स्टार्ट करोगे, इस समय उस टीम पे कोई बेट नहीं कर रहा होगा. You will get better prices. So when the market is falling and the tussle starts, now you may start betting on bulls. But your counter question can be, what if we are wrong? So we will be adding a few conditions for confirmation of our bullish behavior in the market. We will not bet on all the tussles. We will bet on very selective tussles. That is why I said that we should be having certain rules in the market. So these are certain rules which I have been using, and I will show you many examples of these rules. Please pay your complete attention. So this is the kind of candle I am looking for. By the way, the candlesticks are a Japanese technique of predicting the market. आप खाना खाने, पानी पीने, सांस लेने और नॉर्मल अपने लाइफ को जीने में जो चीजें चाहिए होती हैं, इनके अलावा कौन सी ऐसी चीज है जो पिछले 400 साल से सेम तरीके से यूज कर रहे हो? हार्डली है. बताओ ऐसी कौन सी चीज है आपके आसपास जो आप 400 साल से सेम तरीके से यूज कर रहे हो? 400 साल पहले सोफे नहीं होते थे, आप ऐसे बैठते नहीं थे, ऐसी जैकेट्स नहीं थी, आप ऐसे ट्रैवल नहीं करते थे. The candlestick techniques are 400 years old technique. Being used exactly the same way they were used when the original trades began. Which means, and Japanese were the first people to start trading in the market. And they were very strong hand on trading. Imagine there are encyclopedias written on candlestick patterns. There are more than, you see, उस स्क्रीन पे आपको हार्डली कोई दो कैंडल एग्जैक्टली सेम दिखाई दे रही है. आप अगर ढूंढोगे भी तो 2 या 3 से ऊपर पूरी स्क्रीन पे देयर आर 100 कैंडल्स. आपको पूरी स्क्रीन पे 2 या 3 से ऊपर कैंडल सेम दिखाई नहीं देंगी एग्जैक्टली सेम. All the candles are different. There are more than 500 type of candlestick patterns, out of which we are choosing approximately 5, 6, 7 type of candlestick patterns, which are high probability setups. And these are the ones that we are going to make. And prior to that, we are going to add certain conditions on them to make them a tradable candle. So now, for the next 15 to 20 minutes, I will be talking about two concepts. One, this particular type of candle. Second, is it a tradable candle or it is not a tradable candle? This candle is called a doji candle.